I am Locutus of Borg.
Hi guys, I'm Locutus, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. Today we're going to be doing the next mission of the Clone War series, which is actually Task Force Operation. We finished the Doomsday Files, which is sort of the last of the main plot missions there. So now we have Task Force Operations Romulan Imperial Minefield, which we just have to join a Task Force Operation and do that one. So let's have a look at some of the options.
We have a large number of operations going on in various parts of the galaxy, and we're constantly in need of ships and crew to work at these joint efforts. We've learned of a remote system where elements of the...
Okay, that one looks like it is literally just a task force. So we're going to skip that for purposes of this playthrough here today, because it's not actually a story mission. So
you've done well. And while there are still issues at the Klingon front, it's time to move to a bigger picture. Come see me at Earth Space Dock for new information.
Okay, so we've got to go back and speak to Quinn again. So, let's transport back to Earth, because that's free. And we will enter the Sol system. Incidentally, as of yesterday, I believe, Star Trek Online's latest episodic content, Rise of Discovery, which has some new missions for, including Gabriel Lorca. Apparently the real Captain Lorca, though, before, well, you know, spoiler alert, before the events of Season 1 of Discovery happen. But honestly, if you're watching this video and you haven't seen Discovery Season 1, it's kind of your funeral at this point, I'd say, to be honest, but we will get to that missions, those missions rather, in time. For now, we are going to carry on with the... We might actually go back and do those missions, because they are part of the Age of Discovery arc, and I think they actually are supposed to happen before the missions I did later in the game, but nonetheless, we're not going to go back to those at the moment. We're going to carry on playing through, in order, the missions as we have played them to date. So we'll go dock with the space dock, and we still do not want to go and do that. We want to go speak to Admiral Quinn. Maybe we'll check out the Age of Discovery missions. We'll see what Quinn says first, and then we'll either move to the next zone or we'll do those Age of Discovery missions while we're here. 709 rip-off there. Let's go around here. Around here. And over to speak to Admiral Quinn. Galaxy at large is the operation in progress.
You've done excellent work so far, so I want to expand the range of your mission profiles. There are trouble spots all over the galaxy. A good Starfleet captain never shies from engaging with trouble and trying to solve problems, within the bounds of the Prime Directive.
Yeah, because all the really great Starfleet captains adhere rigidly to the Prime Directive, obviously. Yeah. Not.
You'll find patrols at systems scattered all across the quadrant, where enemy ships or local problems need help. We also have trouble spots in other parts of the galaxy, such as Nimbus 3, Drozana Station, and the Defera system. Check into these kinds of trouble spots, as time permits.
Okay, understood, Admiral. So... Donia System Patrol. So we have a standard patrol to do by the looks of things. That looks to be it. So the next arc is actually the Romulan arc. However, we're actually going to try this one here.
Starfleet Command has commissioned another historical tactical simulation, and they'd like you to evaluate it as soon as possible. Ja'ula and her agents were a force to be reckoned with during the war, and were a direct influence on a number of critical events that took place then. This simulation will put you in the midst of one such event. I look forward to seeing your results.
Okay, can I transwarp directly there? Yes, I can. So this, I think, if you play through a Discovery character from the beginning now, happens as part of your actual storyline and timeline, which is a shame. We didn't know about that when we started this, but we can still replay it as a quote-unquote historical simulation. Okay, now to the prayer system. We've picked up supplies at the last starbase for delivery here. Shiano and the Cicada are expecting us. We should probably deliver supplies to the Shiano first, as she is closer. Okay, let's rendezvous with our allies.
This is the USS Cicada. Switch to frequency 228.7 to adjust for ion storm interference.
This is the Shinano. Advise keeping shields up. Cloaked Klingon vessels are still testing our defenses.
Oh, I like that. A little mission objective standard RPG interact thing over things' heads. Kind of hope to see more of those in future.
Let's do this quickly. Don't want our shields down for long. Thanks. Our supplies were low after retaking Pryor's world. One more assault and we would have been at critical levels in several key resources. I expect the Cicada is waiting for supplies too. I hope you have what they need.
Yep, okay, we have a bunch of hardware for them as well. Yeah, this must be weird for my character. Back doing stuff from my time, so to speak.
Lowering shields now. We are ready to receive supplies. Engineering has confirmed that all expected hardware has been delivered. Thank you. We shall begin repairs at once. Our computer systems have received significant damage from Klingon assaults. I believe the Baran is waiting for you to report in, so I will keep you no longer.
Now, the Baran was Captain Lorca's original ship before he, well, things happened and he ended up in command of Discovery, or rather, Mirror Lorca ended up in command of Discovery. Real Lorca is in command of this ship, so we get to meet the real Captain Lorca.
This is Commander Ellen Landry of the USS Baran. Welcome to Pryor's world.
Okay, Commander, where is Captain Lorca?
The captain has requested that you transport over to the Baran to speak in person. Truth be told, we're not certain our hailing frequencies are completely secure. It's a long story. Let's just say the Klingons had a few tricks up their sleeve during battle.
Okay, understood. Lead us out. I'll be interested to see if they go with the whole, you know, dark ready room thing, because that was supposed to be like a quirk of Mirror Lorca. And if this isn't Mirror Lorca...
Nice to finally meet you face to face. I'm Captain Gabriel Lorca. Welcome to the Baran. This is my first officer, Commander Ellen Landry.
Sorry to hear about Captain Schaefer. He was one of our best.
Agreed. A damn fine captain. Though from what we've heard about what happened at Corvan, his ship's in good hands. Ah, and my somewhat tardy Chief of Security, Amna Patel.
Apologies, Captain. Welcome aboard. We appreciate the assistance.
Engineering is this way, if you'll follow me.
I'm not entirely sure if that's
What
Jason.
took you so long?
You try booking a reception hall during prime wedding season. I'm lucky to be alive.
My warrior. Braver than 100 Klingons.
Kapla!
We better catch up.
Before the captain throws us in the brig with the Klingons.
Klingons?
We've been mopping up here after our scrap with the Klingons.
The Klingons did not surrender Pryor's world lightly.
I'm not.
Cleaning up the planet-based missile launchers was satisfying.
Pretty sure she's the real
Baran
voice
is currently
actress.
holding some Klingon prisoners of war.
However, I'm not entirely sure if
Prisoners
Lorca.
we planned to deliver to a secure location before we ran into a snag.
Yeah, I think it is.
Kerwin, I have someone I'd like you to meet.
Trouble is, I say it's Jason Isaacs, but he's not doing his own voice. He's doing, you know, the Captain Lorca American voice. So,
Welcome aboard. Thanks for lending us a hand. Mind taking a look at something here? I'm analyzing some issues with the Baran's critical systems, and a fresh perspective might shed some light.
okay, what's happening?
Somehow the Klingons infected our computer systems with a particularly nasty virus during the battle. Another House Mokai trick by the looks of it. It's in several key systems: sensors, shields, weapons. Ugh. Right now, we can't rely on any of those remaining at operational status. If they come back for a rematch, we could wind up blind and defenseless.
Don't worry, my ship is here to help, and it's... Well... Don't mind the fact that it looks suspiciously advanced and very different, and it's 200 years more sophisticated than yours, but never mind. Let's take a look at the shields.
Wonderful. Ah, this damn virus is tricky. Every time I think I've purged it from the defense systems, it comes back when we try to bring up the shields. As the captain's fond of saying, that dog won't hunt. We won't last long in a fight without shields.
This is true. Let's see what we're dealing with. I guess we'll just modulate the shields then. Done.
Shield modulations look good. Let's see how they handle the virus.
Oh, we gotta go up here.
Unbelievable. The virus just ate through your fix. Let's try again.
Okay, we'll remodulate the shields again then, I guess. Oh, it's a different one. How many of these do I have to get? I need 100.
What the? We just lost port?
Bridge to Captain. Klingon vessels decloaking.
Lorca to bridge. I'm on my way.
Captain, internal sensors show multiple Klingon transporter signals in your vicinity.
All hands, repel boarders.
Enjoy my significantly more advanced 24th century phasers. 25th century phasers, rather.
Lorca to bridge. We need those shields back. Do what you can to keep our port side away from the Klingons. Kerwin, I want you to head up there and give them a hand with the shields.
There's just occasional twinges to his voice that don't sound... I mean, it's been a while since I've watched Season 1 of Discovery. I'm not sure it is Jason Isaacs. I'd say it would be... if there is Jason Isaacs, then I'm impressed that they've got him to do this. But I'm going to have to look it up, because it doesn't sound quite right. Are we staying in engineering?
No, I think it's time we went on the offensive. Landry, Patel, lead the way.
Understood.
Chief, get us to the armory.
On it.
Okay, so that whole lead the way thing ain't really...
Captain to sickbay. We have wounded on deck 17.
We're on our way, Captain.
Take one of these phaser rifles. We just...
Bridge to Captain. The Klingons hit the brig and released their buddies. Looks like they're heading toward the shuttle bay. They're gonna make a break for it, sir.
Lorca to bridge, acknowledged. We're en route.
Okay, so that's actually a pretty nice rifle. Might actually be better than my current rifle. Weapon, rather. Oh, I mean, kind of yes and kind of no. Klingons? Let's try this out. Pretty cool rifle. I like it. That's the way we came. That's already secure, so yeah, we'll carry on this way. Stop the Klingons. A lot of Klingons up ahead from what I can hear. Let's open the door. I really wish combat in this game was this dynamic on the ground.
Ellen! Ellen! Can you hear me? Ellen!
Cover me. Del, need a hand with this.
There's no time. Captain, you need to go.
That's not how we operate, Commander. We don't leave people behind. It's clear. Help her.
What was that rifle I had? Because that looked frickin' awesome, whatever it was.
Thought I lost you there.
Fortunately, the captain had other ideas.
Nice shot back there. Glad you had our backs.
We need to move. Can you stand?
Well, I'll manage. It's not as bad as it looks.
Okay, I don't know what that thing I've got in my hands is, but it's not the rifle I seem to be armed with the rest of the time. And it looks frickin' amazing. And I want one.
Bridge to Captain. Shuttle bay access is locked, and the hangar doors are starting to open.
It's that damned Klingon virus again.
Bridge, this is the captain. Prepare the tractor beam, in case we fail.
Okay, this is going reasonably well, actually.
Damn, it's even in the door systems. I'll handle this. Bam! Got it!
A car to the trap. We are preparing to depart the Mariah. Prepare for our
Not today. Not on my ship.
change of plans. Kill the captain, then we leave.
You'll have to get through me first.
Oh, they're prisoners.
Lorca to bridge. The prisoners are secure. Give me a status report.
Sir, the Klingon vessels just went under cloak.
They'll be back. Count on it.
Can we go up to space and help them, maybe?
We need to get the Klingon prisoners secured. Unfortunately, our holding facilities here are compromised. Under the circumstances, I think we'll need to transfer the prisoners to your ship.
That's fine, Captain Lorca.
I think you'll agree we can't risk dropping our shields to use the transporters. You'll have to take a shuttle. It's a little old-fashioned, but if the Klingons are here to rescue their people, all right.
Okay.
These Klingons wanted to ride in a shuttle. Load them up.
Guess we're doing a shuttle
My team
mission.
will handle the prison transfer to your vessel. I'll have our security chief contact yours to sort out. Excellent. Are you ready to finish boarding procedures and head out?
Guess we are. We're actually still running the old school shuttle, I
Good.
believe.
You made it.
Oh, okay.
Afraid I have some bad news. We're picking up some photon decay heading our way. My people believe it's coming from cloaked Klingon vessels, and I'm inclined to agree. Get ready for a fight.
Okay, yeah, all hands battle stations.
All ships, decloak and renew the attack.
This is the Shinano. We are under heavy fire and need assistance.
Moran to Cicada. Move to support the Shinano.
Acknowledge, Moran. Maneuvering to support position. You fight well. The wreck of your vessel will make a fine report. The Klingons are trying to split us up!
Like wolves trying to break up a herd of buffalo. All ships circle the wagons. Watch out for each other. We'll get through this.
Good stuff. The harder you fight, the greater my glory.
Have a harp peg torpedo. Have another one. Kill the birds of prey. Okay. That went pretty well. I mean, yeah, as noted, I'm flying around in a ship that is
Nice work, Captain.
considerably
Looks like
above
the Klingons
the
aren't finished with us
technology
in
curve.
Pryor's World. Glad you were in the neighborhood. Things could have gone pear-shaped if you weren't.
I'll pass that along to command.
I'm sure that'll look good in your after-action report. Might put a little dent in my sterling reputation, but I'll manage. That said, we're not out of the woods just yet. I'll let my first officer fill you in on the details.
Understood.
This is Landry. As you've seen, the Baran is needed here at Pryor's World. And her brig is no longer secure. I'm afraid your ship is going to have to facilitate this prison transfer.
Okay, where are we going?
The destination is classified, I'm afraid. I have the coordinates in a secure device, which, with your permission, I'll bring aboard with my team.
Somewhat irregular?
I don't disagree, Captain, but we're at war. Things have a tendency to get irregular in situations like this. Some of our prisoners are high-ranking members of the House Mokai. The secrets they know are important to the Klingons, even more so to Starfleet. We need to get them into a high-security facility as soon as we can.
Understood.
I'd like to send Commander Landry and a team with you to assist on this. Call it a joint effort. But it's still your ship and your command. Agreed?
Make it happen, Captain.
Oh, and one last thing. Landry's on loan. She's a damn fine officer and one of a kind. I do expect her back intact as soon as you're done, Captain. The shuttle, on the other hand, you can keep. We got plenty of those.
Okay, see you soon. Collective out. And I guess we're warping to the Mendel system.
My team is on board, Captain. With your permission, I'll take the helm for this trip. I know the way, after all.
Take us out, Commander.
We've arrived at the coordinates, Captain. We're being hailed.
Your presence in this system is unexpected. Transmit secure clearance codes now.
Okay, Warden Vosker, we're here to...
Awaiting transfer of codes. I should remind you that all of our defense systems are active, Captain. Vosker out.
That he did, Captain. Shall I transmit the security clearance codes?
Okay, yeah, send them.
Transmitting initial sequence now. Lieutenant Kerwin, begin beta security code transmission on my mark. Mark.
Okay, yeah, I see they like their security protocols here.
Very much so, Captain. Possibly more than they enjoy oxygen and comfortable socks. Transmission complete. The station is hailing us now. Shall I put them through?
Please do.
You're cleared for approach. Proceed to the following coordinates and prepare for prisoner transfer via shuttlecraft. Vosker out.
Proceed. Is this a Section 31 facility? Or is this the same prison complex, high security complex that we visit later in the other storyline, which we'll get to in time, but I'm curious if it's supposed to be the same.
A word, if you please.
What's on your mind, Commander?
It's about Warden Vosker. I've served with him before, and there are some things about his character you should be aware of.
Namely?
Serving here allows Vosker to use methods and practices that would not fly on a starship. Some of his morals are fluid, perhaps dangerously so. Look, I'm not sure what Starfleet Command knows about him, but he still has command of the facility. Permission to speak freely?
Granted.
There are those in Starfleet who are more focused on results than the cost of achieving those results. Vosker is such a man. The Admiralty didn't order these prisoners here by chance. They want Vosker to get results by any means necessary. That doesn't work for me, or Captain Lorca. The ends do not justify the means. I intend to make sure the price we pay here isn't too great. I don't want to look back on this day with regret, or worse.
Very well.
My team has the prisoners prepped for transfer. Are you ready to head to the facility?
Yeah, let's go down. By shuttle, I presume. Not other ways. Giggity. That's very cool.
Welcome to Facility 2047. I'm Hadrian Vosker. Computer, update the log to finalize the transfer of prisoners to this facility. Authorization Vosker Sigma 9. We'll take it from here. A reminder, all data relating to this facility is classified. Now, if there's nothing else, I have a prison to run. Feel free to show yourselves out.
One moment, Commander. Commander... Landry would like a word.
Thank you. Hadrian, it's been a long time.
Well, not long enough. Was there anything of substance you wish to discuss, or are we done here?
Oops.
As in, according to Starfleet regulations, Hadrian, not your own personal code of conduct. Listen, we don't have to like each other. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's an impossibility at this point. What we need to do is work together in upholding the ideals and laws of the Federation.
Are you finished? Look, the Federation is the promise of a better future. I buy into that. Beautiful dream. People love to talk about it. What nobody wants to talk about are the hard choices it takes to make that dream come true. Every day, the Klingons remind us, though. And we pay the price in blood, sweat, and tears. So unless you're ready to learn some hard truths, I suggest you return to your ship and move along.
Yeah, I think we need to see some of these hard truths, Commander.
Yeah, why don't you show us everything you do here, Warden? Enlighten us. Show us how you're keeping the Federation safe from all enemies, foreign and domestic. Hey, we'll even take notes.
Wonderful. The prisoners are being processed. I'm sure they're being treated well. Better than the Klingons treated the innocent civilians of Pryor's world, for example. If you'll follow me.
Lead on.
Johnson, give me a status report.
Wrapping it up now, sir. Medical scans and contraband search all came back in the green. Warden, there's increased comms from the Starfleet vessel stationed at Pryor's world. It sounds like there's another fight with the Klingons there.
Are they requesting support?
I'm not sure. Sorry, the signal's garbled. Some sort of interference is breaking it up, and I'm just getting fragments. So far, it sounds like the trouble is on the planet's surface.
Any thoughts, Commander?
We have our orders, and no distress signal is being sent. That being said, I feel a hell of a lot better if I were back on the Baran, Captain. I've got the feeling the Klingons are about to make another big push at Pryor's world.
Understood. We'll get you back there as soon as we're done here.
Fine. In the meantime, we have a job to do here. Johnson, put the Priority 2 prisoners into GenPop. I'll make sure our Priority 1 guest gets into MaxSec, where he belongs. Captain, Commander, let's get this over with.
Right behind you, Vosker.
Got a nice cell waiting for you, Mokai. Move!
Where are we going? Oh, we're following the Warden.
I'm not sure leaving the prisoners here with him is wise, Commander.
What are you hens clucking about back there?
Just wondering what you have in mind for our prisoners, Hadrian.
Nothing the Admiralty hasn't authorized before.
Johnson here. Operation reports a malfunction in primary systems and recommends a reboot.
Johnson, contact engineering. And keep an eye on things until I'm finished. Oscar to engineering. The bridge isolation is acting up. Fix it. Now. Finally. Now deal with these
Understood, sir. Wait. What the... Sir, the primary deflector grid just went offline. Look out! Klingons!
Johnson, initiate full lockdown. And get those shields back up, now! Johnson? Come in, Johnson. Damn, we've lost comms.
They're coming for you. Are you ready?
All right, let's get this over with. Nice. Same to you, Haribach. Come on, stupid piece of work, damn it!
Problem, Hadrian?
I can't get the bridge to extend. We need to think of an alternative.
That didn't sound good. We need to get out of here, right now! Let me help you! Hurry!
You don't have time for this. Let him fall. He's just a Klingon.
We are Starfleet. Since you've obviously forgotten, that is not how we operate.
Whatever. Let's get moving.
Gott die Bach!
I don't have time for this. If we can't put the prisoner in one of these cells, we'll have to take him back to processing. It's not ideal, but it'll do till we get things under control.
Okay. Back to processing then, I guess. I have to say, I'm not hugely impressed with this mission so far. It's a bit...
Let's stow this guy quickly.
Relax. His new home's right over here. And he's gonna be here a very long time.
Is that your Ola?
I believe you have something that belongs to me. Akar will be leaving with me.
He's not going anywhere, lady. I'm gonna...
Ha! You were saying, if only you had shields to block our transporters. Our paths cross once again. If only I had the time to end you. Like I ended your captain.
You two know each other?
Try to die well. Ketris, surely true.
Wonderful.
Fire!
Cover me while I get the shields back online.
Kerwin, help him while we hold them off.
I can't get this done.
Yes, Commander.
Damn it! Get over here and cover me! Disruptors hurt. Do your jobs, idiots. I can't get this done if they keep shooting me.
I really don't like him.
Damn it. Get over here and cover me.
Done. Let's go talk to Vosker again.
I'd hold off on any celebrations. Long-range sensors are picking up a Klingon battle group, approaching at high warp. Without the turrets, they'll eventually knock our shields down and finish us off for good.
What's wrong with the turrets? You never said anything about the turrets before now.
Time.
Landry, thoughts?
Lieutenant Kerwin can get those turrets back online. We just need to buy him enough time to get the job done.
Or
This isn't time for
take out the
heroics.
entire Klingon fleet with our
Ship against
Varsian
a
mount
Klingon
ship.
Fleet? That's suicide, you know it. Face it, we're done here. Let's get essential personnel to your ship and get the hell out of here while we're able.
Okay, no.
Captain, the turret grid just came back online. Wait, oh no. That's bad. The turrets are scanning for Starfleet vessels. They've been set to see them as targets. It's that damned virus.
Get him back on our side, Lieutenant.
It's just like what happened at Pryor's World. They turned our own defense grid against us, and then mopped up what was left after the chaos.
Just have to stick close to the station and stay out of their crosshairs.
How did a Klingon virus get into our system? Klingons didn't even know about this place until
we brought the prisoners aboard.
Of course. Those clever bastards. It's a genetic sequencing virus. We did a full medical scan of the Klingon prisoners when we brought them aboard the Buran. And another one when they were brought aboard this facility. But
We never did a medical scan aboard my ship.
fortunately, or your ship would be dealing with the virus too. Somehow they've managed to embed it within the DNA of one or more of the prisoners. If we can identify the difference between the artificial and natural bases, we should be able to isolate the viral code and purge it from the system.
Good work, Lieutenant. How much time do you need?
Maybe 5 minutes?
Make it happen. Everyone else back to the shuttle. That is kind of cool. I like that idea. That the virus is encoded in the genetics of the Klingons, and when you run a medical scan on them, it triggers somehow, and that's... I like how clever they're making the Klingons. Because...
I can't believe he got away. After all that we went through here, anything he does from here on out is on me.
See, this is the thing. I really am not feeling that. It's just like, who cares? It's just some Klingon. Anyway, don't blame yourself.
You shouldn't beat yourself up for doing the right thing here. Besides, if we get him and Ja'ula, we can just pretend it was all part of the plan, right?
That'll make for interesting reading at command.
All right. You win. But we still have a lot of work to do before, we single-handedly end the war and get promoted to Fleet Admiral. So let's get up to your ship and go after them.
Okay, let's go.
Ja'ula to Tarif attach. We have what we need. Leave the prison for the rest. Hey, Toshvet! They will down!
That was pretty cool.
Captain, one of the Klingon vessels is hailing us.
Okay, what do they want? On screen.
Starfleet vessel. You are outnumbered and unable to flee. If you wish your crew to survive, stand down and prepare to be boarded. Refuse, and we will give you all an honorable death.
Bring it.
A warrior's death, then. Good. I wouldn't have it any other way. Perhaps we will meet face to face in glorious combat when I board your vessel to take it as my prize.
I doubt that very much. Red alert. Okay, let's take these birds of prey out. That was pretty easy so far. Yep, there's some more birds of prey over there. Going fairly well. I'm not actually seeing an awful lot of Klingon ships in this system. Ah, there we are. There's another one.
Satellites are back on our side.
We've lost the advantage here. All ships, withdraw at once.
Are they straight up running? Ah. Got them all as they ran.
Good news, Captain. Latest sensor reports show all Klingon vessels are either destroyed or retreating. I think we did it.
Okay, patch me through to Kerwin.
Kerwin here. Captain, all systems are clear over here. Not reading any Klingon ships on sensors either. Did we do it?
We did. Lieutenant, but we couldn't have done it without you.
Captain, if it's all the same to you, I recommend we retrieve Lieutenant Kerwin and return to the Baran immediately. We haven't seen the last of Ja'ula and her forces, and there is a nasty digital virus still running wild in the Baran systems. Seeing as we have the solution to that little problem, I think it's high time we delivered it to Captain Lorca.
Yeah. Helm land, of course, as soon as Kerwin's aboard. I think. Interesting simulation. Went through it myself. Some of it was rough. Witness effects of Captain Lorca and the crew of the Baran, seeing them in action, fighting at their side. Might be in need of their services again. meantime, I review today's simulation. Starfleet Command is fond of reminding me you might be facing the real Ja'ula and her forces soon. Because she came through time as well, did she? Okay. We are going to take that energy armor because that looks quite good.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
And we may do the next mission next time, but we've got a skill to purchase, so we're just going to purchase, I think, some targeting expertise. Yeah. Increased accuracy. Accuracy is always good. And we will equip this improved body armor, I think. Yeah, it's slightly better. One of these other guys can have the other armor, I guess. Engineering guy. And Quan. Reese. Yeah, she can have it. Any of these guys not have armor at all? This guy. That'll do. And that's where we're going to leave this one for this week then, guys, so I hope you've enjoyed that. And we'll be proceeding as normal with the rest of the storyline as usual in next week's episode. So for the meantime, I've been Locutus, this has been The Collective. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.